Hi, my name is Creed, and today I have something a bit different because I think I've discovered something. I've called it Cycle Inspect, and it allows you to quote-unquote change your cycling animations with most weapons that aren't automatic. This doesn't give you any competitive advantage, by the way, it's just pure swag. While I'm probably not the first one to find this, I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to document it. And please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it will be pretty embarrassing that someone else did a video on this, but I'll first explain in detail what cycle inspecting is and how to do it. Then I'll showcase every weapon that allows it. If you manage to hit a clip using this technique, please tag me on Twitter. I'd love to see it in action. Alright, I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's get started. I've downloaded the Triad Overwatch mouse thingy so you can get a better understanding of this. And as an example, we are going to use the sniper. After shooting your sniper, a cycling animation will play. If you want to cycle inspect, you just need to press or hold your inspect button right after shooting. Mine, for example, is bound to my side button mouse thingy. So pretty much how this goes is shooting, inspect, shooting, inspect, shooting, inspect. I don't think holding is faster necessarily, but I find it easier personally. It also works while aiming. It's a bit more tricky though, because you really have to change between your buttons, but it also works. And it's a good time to mention that your cycle inspect will also change depending on the cycle animation you picked. So for example, still using the sniper, with the stock animation, it looks like this. I mean, pretty much what I've been showing you since the beginning. And with the bolt from above cycling animation, it looks like this. As an inspect, I'm using the drag and load animation from the Season 3 Battle Pass. And if I let it play fully, you'll have a better understanding on how this whole thing works. The most surprising part about this is that it doesn't even feel buggy. The cycling animation plays fully, the hands don't clip anywhere, and it just works. So it's not a bug, it's a feature? Now that we know to cycle inspect, here's every weapon that allows it, or at least every one I could find. Starting with the M26, it looks like this, stock, so we all know this one. And if you cycle inspect, it looks like this. So it looks a bit weird on this one, and it actually looks like you're shooting faster, but it's not the case. The next one is a 93R, and I don't think this is the best example for cycling inspecting because it works, but not really. It's not the best one of all of them, and it's not really a cycling weapon per se. It's not just an automatic weapon, so it works, but you know, it's just like the 93R. The LH one also does this, but it's not really amazing per se. Yeah, it's not that cool. The bow is super fucking weird. This is how the stock cycling looks. Spamming. And this is how it looks when cycle inspecting. This is spam. And this is holding it. Yeah, it's a bit it's a bit weird. Just like the LH one, the 93R kinda works, but this might be just me not pressing fast enough on my mouse. So it kinda works, but not really. While the double barrel doesn't have any cycling, it still has a delay between the two shots, so you can actually cycle inspect. So for example, this is the stock cycling one, and if you cycle inspect, it looks like this. And I actually like this one. It looks like you're gonna slap the barrel, you know? Now coming to medium, we have the Cerberus, which also kinda works. So this is a stock one. We all know this, cycling, quote unquote. And with the gimmick, it's okay. The CL40 stock looks like this. I mean, we all know this one, unfortunately.
Leave me alone!
And this is how it looks when cycle inspecting. It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. For some reason, the repeater is the only cycling weapon in the game that doesn't allow you to cycle inspect. I don't know why, but if you look, this is just regular shooting, and if I press the inspect button while shooting, it doesn't allow me whatsoever to do it, and even if I just press it afterwards, it doesn't work, and kind of gets buggy also. For the revolver, I'm going to start by using the horizon hammer, which is known for having sick cycle animation, so if I shoot on stock, it looks like this. And this is one of the skins that, unfortunately, because it looks so cool and you have a better timing, some people like me just end up not using any other weapons because this has a better feeling for it. I mean, I talked about this whole thing in my previous videos. So yeah. But you can actually also cycle inspect with this skin. So for example, and as you can see, it's very similar to the stock one. This is stock. This is Cycle Inspect. It's very similar. But I have very good news for people who want to use another revolver skin because it also works on stock revolvers. So this is the stock cycling animation. Pretty boring. And if you get the animation pack, it looks like this. Look, dude, it looks so sick. It doesn't make any sense, but it looks so sick. It obviously doesn't work when aiming. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but the Famas actually kinda works, but it's not amazing, so it looks like this. Yeah, it's not amazing. And just like the revolver, the model also has, you know, this one-handed sick animation thing that everyone knows it for. You know, everyone knows this. This is super fucking cool looking. And this one is pretty goofy. It doesn't look like anything, bro. Like, and unfortunately, in my opinion, this one isn't as cool as a revolver, but you can kind of do it. It works, but it's not. Yeah. Coming to heavy, I definitely think that if I had the animation pack for the grenade launcher, it would look so much cooler, but it does work. So this is the stock one. I mean, you know, it's it's a grenade launcher. And when cycle inspecting, it looks like this. My game crashed. Are you fucking kidding? I got kicked from the set. Oh my... Paid actor. This fucking paid actor. So, as I was saying, when cycle inspecting, it looks like this. Very basic, honestly. And if I wasn't so broke, I would have definitely copped the animation bundle. But yeah, it's times are tough, guys. Honestly, yeah. For the SA12, this is how it looks stock. There you go, we all know this one, obviously. But what's very sad is that if you cycle inspect, it actually is much, much slower. So I will have to do something like this. It might be better for your timing, for example, but it's nowhere near as fast as just pressing a button. For the Akimbos, this is how it looks stock. And this is how it looks with the animation bundle while cycle inspecting. It's kind of sick. Honestly, I really like this one. And we are finishing with my personal favorite cycle inspect of all of them, the KS23. So this is how it looks stock. And I never really liked it. And this is how it looks when cycle inspecting. So cool. This looks so sick. So fucking good. And I didn't find any others out of recording this video. I know this was a bit different from my usual stuff, but I wanted to share it as soon as I discovered it. Can't wait until every wannabe commit spam this after missing every shot. Very curious to see what the community will do with this. And again, feel free to tag me on Twitter with your cycle inspect clips. And Embark, if you're watching this, please don't change it. It's really cool, please don't change it. If this is your first time here or you're a returning viewer, I've made a couple of the finals videos you can check out. With my next one telling the lore of the finals, which is coming very soon. I don't really know when, but in the meantime, I've also started releasing a daily wheel spin series that got me struck down on TikTok. Yeah, that's another story. But anyways, any kind of feedback is always appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.